Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Gaming Engineer here. So we are on round 3 of the Manufacturers Cup for Season 2 in the Porsche GR.4 in Big Willow. Now I don't like Big Willow, it's not a secret, I've been very vocal about it. It's not a track that scares me. I get the rhythm, I get the flow, I get the braking points and the turning points. It's just, the runoff area on this track is fucking huge. It's basically, once you get bumped off, goodbye, because you'll be going to the next state, say hello, grab a donut, come back, and you may finish the race on time. It's that bloody long. I do know they have car resets, as I've found out towards the end of this race. I found that out very well. But it's just huge. There's no barriers, so yeah, this track just puts me off. I was in the company of some great drivers. You would have seen Scott, my main man Scott there. Peppers, Dan, 888, DP Mario, things like that, and they're just amazing, you know. I mean, I'm not even sure how I've reached this league level, but this racing level, this lobby, but I'm grateful to have been in here because it's just good, tough racing. Now, I didn't get to verse DP Mario in any of this scenario, so I can't count on how good or bad he was, but Legends it, that's the guy we got to touch on towards the end there. But I don't know how he went well in this race. I do know he had some comments in the qualifying from a few of the other guys saying he was a bit dirty, so I don't know what happened there. But it is what it is, unfortunately, with him. So you'll see I got third in qualifying and things were looking pretty good. I was feeling pretty happy with the car. Somehow put it onto third spot, so I was quite glad for that. Tires felt good. I knew the strategy was going to be medium, hard, so it was going to be a 2-stop, and I already prepared for that. So this opening stint was just look after the tires, hold third or fourth. I think I dropped down to fourth there. Hold third or fourth and just eke out a bit of a gap to the guy behind me, just so I can change tires and come out comfortably without being in the mid-pack. That was the plan. Now, when you drop it like I did and you bottle it royally, the plan goes out the window, and if you've locked into that first stop and haven't looked after your tires like I did, you're basically screwed. So that's what I found myself in a position in when I was lap 9, I believe, when I dropped it into the dirt and pretty much put myself in a position I didn't want to be in. So I'll let you enjoy the opening few laps. They're very few, and I'll touch on what happened with Scott because I reviewed the incident. I didn't include the replay in this, but maybe I should. Send me a comment if you want to see the replay of it. But there was no contact on my part in terms of bumping him off the track, so that was good. I was glad for that because I don't want to hit my friend off, basically, because he was super quick on this track. He was nailing me on every corner. But enjoy the first bit, and I'll be back in lap 2 or 3 to explain the Scott incident. Enjoy. So I'll start the explanation from here. Scott's all over me because he's that much quicker. I was sort of going into too quick, trying to carry too much speed, and I was scrubbing speed mid-corner, so you could see he was catching me through the mid and exit off the corners. I was running too wide on that horseshoe, so I had to slow down a bit there, and then I carried too much speed into here and had to back off because I was running too wide towards the dirt, and once you drop it on the dirt, you're out. So you'll see he gets a good line out of that corner, gets a good toe, goes down the inside of me. I see him, there was no room there, and what looks like a bump, because you see him spin out, it wasn't actually a bump. It was the track was that bouncy. He was on the inside, pretty close to the gravel, and when it bumped, we both bumped together. The steering wheel didn't move on my end nor his end. We were both going straight. It's just unfortunate that the bump basically threw us together, threw both cars together, and he fared worse, we could say. And you see I went off there. I repeat that epic feat a second time on the 9th lap and absolutely throw the race away. So don't be too impressed. I wasn't. It wasn't intentional, so just a huge mistake on my part. But yeah, that was a Scott incident. It was not intentional. I didn't hit him. Both steering wheels were straight. I viewed the replay. I can include it if you guys need to. I should have done a little snippet in the bottom, but I only just got this editor, so yeah, I'm still learning. And you'll see that little off there puts me basically in the clutches of Brett and Rip Doc. So yeah, it was a messy lap, third lap cost me quite a lot, but I was still holding them off. I was trying anyway. Brett, you see, gets a better run than me, but I was still trying. I was still fighting for third, fourth. He goes down the inside, but he leaves a lot of room, and I learned from the Brett incident, so I didn't want to hit him. And you see he just sends it down the inside and gets the better line. So that's what happened there with Scott. It's unfortunate, but it wasn't intentional, and I did apologize to him after the race, so hopefully, yeah, we're okay after that. But enjoy the rest until lap 9, because it basically turns to custard at that point. So enjoy up until then. So here we go. So this is lap 9, the incident. You see I'm getting a good tow from Brett. Things are going well. Entering the final right-hander, high speed, small braking point, and basically hit that apex. If you miss the apex, you're fucked. So I missed the apex, run too wide there on the dirt. Now I'm thinking maybe I can save that. Couldn't save it. Across the dirt for another 2Ks. And the game just basically resets me back onto track. Now, that all took so long that I've gone from 4th to 8th, 9th, and then I think 10th is where I finally stopped falling. So, yeah, that was no one's fault. It was my own. I can't blame anyone. I got the tow. I should have been aware of the speed, but I wasn't. Tires didn't have that much grip, and I basically just threw 4th away. So I'm pretty gutted. It's still pretty raw. It does suck. And I don't know about you guys, but I finished the race going, you know, I should have done that better, or I should have done that better, or I shouldn't have done this or this. And you just overanalyze it, and it's a bad trait, but it's something I can't shake. So I'm just hopeful that I learn my lesson, pay attention to the tow next time, be a little bit more patient, and just pick my battles and when to make them. So yeah, lesson learned. Don't put it on the gravel in Big Willow, because you will spin and you will go for about 2 to 3Ks, probably enter a new state, say hi, and then come back. So yeah, Big Willow proved why I didn't like it, and it bit me pretty hard. So it's unfortunate, but I'll take the lessons and move on. So because I already committed to the 2-stop strategy, there was nothing I could do. It was going to be that way regardless, so it was just basically try to salvage something. You see, I dive down the inside of ledge, but we don't make contact. I'm hard on the brakes just to avoid hitting him, trying to keep everything clean. And it's unfortunate that on lap 18 he doesn't repay the favor. So a little bit of a dick move, but it is what it is. It was already a scrappy race anyway, so I wasn't too bothered with it. But enjoy up until lap 18, and that's when I'll pop back. Thank you. So here we are on the back straight before the final right-hander. Ledge is on the outside, and he tries to cut across with me in the way, so he hits the car and unsettles my Porsche. I'm on the brakes early just to try to bring things back, and he cuts down the inside. He was never going to make this corner. I try to take the line so I don't hit the gravel. I hit him, he's on the gravel, he takes me out, and that's basically how it unfolded. So 9th place is what I got, and it is what it is. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks guys, bye.